right, what's up guys? Welcome back. So this is huge. This is big. Finally, this is exactly what we needed. And I was kind of waiting until I got the right. I felt it was absolutely absolute 100% on lockdown. There's no easy way to hack into stealing the car or a workaround. I pushed and pushed and pushed, and I found there's a couple other places doing this once I reach out to my tuner. For those of you that don't know, my tuner, Justin White, over at Justin White Tune out of Texas. He's the one that's actually been tuning my car all along. I've been kind of keeping it on the wraps because there's a few reasons, but simply because there's a lot of well, for those of you that know, there's a lot of bullshit that goes on in the background. As far as, like, I'll just leave it at that. The stuff that happens behind the scenes. Not only is this 100% effective, it's very cheap. You need to have HP tuners to do this. Now, he was gracious enough to, I said, hey, do you want to come and join us on a live stream? People might have questions, so on and so forth. I think it would be good to put a face to the name and, you know, as far as pushing this out. And he agreed to do it. So thank you, Justin, for doing that. That is coming up this Friday, which will be, I'm sorry, I should have had the date picked out ahead of time, but it will be September 13th. So if the dates came and gone, I will absolutely put a link to the live stream in the description box below. Let's hop into HP Tuners. I'll just show you the website. Boom, boom. Okay, you got hptuners.com, and pretty much all you need to have is you need to have that right there, your MPVI3. I will say this, I'll get back in your face here. I will say this, that this is off of your cell phone as far as having the anti-theft tune, but you can go the extra step to buy a laptop. It comes with all the cables that you need. I think it comes with a USB-B to a C. And I think it's the new very fast 4.2 or 3.2 cable. I don't know. I'm not a PC guy. I don't know. But everything that comes in the MPVI 3. Now, I'm going to ask Justin on Friday in the stream if you can use MPVI 2 or 2 Pro. I'm assuming you can. You just have to have the credits bought to have, you know, your ECM unlocked. Let's get back into, I'll show you the HP tuners. Now, those of you that don't know, I will say this. If you look at that MPVI, the USB-C is all you need to worry about. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but that little circular port with the 4 pins going into it, you do not need to do that as of yet. That's pretty much if you're going to add wideband sensor and other stuff. As far as like this anti-theft tune, you do not need to worry anything about that port. I will say, as soon as you get this and you run into the download, you need to download the MPVI drivers, and then you need to download the suite. And I would do the latest stable version, simply because pretty much the beta versions, that's going to be like for the tuners that are like on the bleeding edge of like they want the latest updates or PIDs or anything that's going to be available. That's for those guys. So you just need the latest stable version, download that, and that's going to be in the laptop if you choose to do that, go that way. If not, you need to download the TDN. It will look something like, let me get my face out of the way, like that. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how long it takes to go back and forth, but I will say this, but I want to give a shout out to a subscriber. Now, a while back, earlier this year, Josh Turnquist up in Maryland, and shout out to you, buddy. Thanks for you sending that video over. Unfortunately, the dude got his Camaro stolen, and he sent me a video, actual theft that happened. So I'm going to run through it, and I'm going to give a breakdown of everything that I thought happened. I sat there and I looked and I watched this video. I've watched this video like, man, over and over and over. So I did some asking around, and I think I pretty much got it as to what they were doing, blah, blah, blah. There's a couple different avenues. There's a couple different things. So let's hop in here. I'm just going to give it a rundown, and I want to say thanks again, Josh, for sending this. And dude, this sucks that it happens to your car. Hopefully insurance paid you out and you were made whole and all is well, and you didn't buy a Mustang or something. You went and bought another Camaro. So if you see this, shout out. Tell us what you did. Tell us what you got. Pretty sure you got something cool. I'm gonna add it here. Boom. So let's just take a look here. So up in the upper right, middle right, there's this Camaro sitting on the street. And they're driving by. God, I hate these assholes. There you go. So I think what they're doing here is either one, they've scouted you and they've been following you for a while and they're copying a key. I don't know what's taking so long here, because basically from the information that I've determined or guessed here, they can pretty much just walk up and, oh, there one got out. Now, I don't know if this was a 2SS or a 1SS, but you can hold the unlock button and it'll automatically roll the windows down for you, whether that was a function or not. I'm guessing it was. So they're coming back around here. Man. So pretty much what I am gathering is that's Josh or Josh's wife or somebody's waking up and they can hear somebody made some noise. But you can see how they sat there and the windows obviously rolled down because you can see them reaching in. But everyone says that they're either one, there's a little device by Autel, I've heard. I don't know for certain because I don't know the whole line of Autel tools. I don't know exactly what they're using. You can plug into the OBD2 port, but I've heard that they're cloning keys, and that's the most ironclad, most efficient way to go, because you can walk up, hit unlock, boom, take off, and you're gone. But as far as them hanging around and making noise, I'm assuming, because obviously they're dumb, right? I mean, they're idiots to begin with. You know they're fucking stupid because, I mean, they're really not that slick. Now, this whole video is like 2 minutes. Is it 2 minutes and 13 seconds? That's including asshat driving up and down the road and fumbling around and everything. But that was pretty much the gist of what I've got up to this point. So let's keep going here. $2:30 in the morning. Man, you are stupid. How do you... So obviously the other one's trying to confirm.
Josh, I'm by your car.
Yep. Yep.
You're stealing it.
Oh my God. And they're going. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And I'll just say this. Okay, so at 38 seconds, they pop out. And pretty much at 2:06, he had the car started. So it's like a minute and a half, 90 seconds. And these guys are freaking rookies. They're stupid. They're amateurs. And Josh, I do sympathize with you, buddy. I can only imagine how you feel because I know how it feels to buy something you love and put so much time and effort and upkeep and maintenance in it. And just like that, poof, it's all gone because, you know, some scum of the earth decided that they were just going to come and, you know, I can't afford it. I can't buy it. So I'm just going to take it and make some fast cash. And that sucks. But those days are gone because, like I said, Justin White, there's some others out there that, like I said, have been doing this, but This is 100%. That blue Camaro would have been a 2-ton brick, a 3,600 pound brick sitting on the side of the street. It's super simple. Like I said, just plug your MPVI in and you just go through, and there's a theft tune, and I'm not gonna give any details as to what it does, how it does it, or whatever, but especially if your car is modified, there is no getting around it. I mean, even if they do, there's no getting around this anti-theft deterrent. So I don't know if you want to call it an immobilizer. I haven't reached out to my insurance company to see if I can get an insurance break on it yet, but like I said, it's really nice. All it does is the starter it's an endless loops. You'll hear the starter just turn over and over and over and over, and that's it. So let's hop out to my car. I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to show you how to do it, exactly how to do it, how to set it up, and then I'm going to send you guys out. Don't miss the live stream on Friday. This should be an awesome time. This should be real slick. I hope that this is super successful. I know that Justin is selling this for $100. So extremely, extremely, extremely affordable. So this is going to be the ticket. Like I said, this is irreversible. This is unhackable. This is not going to be anything that they can get around. So like the video, subscribe, catch you guys on the live. If you're watching this after the fact, like I said, I'll leave it in the description. And all right, so before I get going here, my battery light came on, so I just kind of wanted to put like a couple miles on. I don't know. So the thing is like once you unlock the ECM on these cars, they start flashing like weird finicky stuff. Like sometimes mine will say service rear axle, or it'll say reduced power mode, or this new one came up, said low battery, or sometimes it doesn't do anything at all, which is optimal. But none of them stick, and even if you do, you still can go through and delete the codes on your TDN, which is pretty nice, because I mean it's very, very beneficial for everybody to have HP tuners if you have a Camaro. I'm saying that across the board. It does so much stuff. It's best bang for the buck. I mean, a lot of these scan tools, it depends on if they have like probes or scopes on them. You know, you can still data stream, you know, recording while you're driving the car, but so can HP tuners for a lot less money. I think all the gadgets and goodies and blah 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 laptop, I bought a laptop for $250 and it runs HP tuners just fine. $800-900 for everything. So very, very it's pretty cheap. Before, I will just say here's what I'll do. I'll just make sure car starts up and runs. All right, so thanks for that. I will go ahead and I will do this in one take. I won't cut this, so you're gonna hear me stuttering and mumbling and say so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in, just blur everything out, boom, you're gonna open up your RTD, and not only that, you're going to grab your MPVI. Now I keep my cable on mine because, like I said, it's hooked up to my laptop. So let's go ahead and unplug that lower gauge there. It just has like fuel pressure and random stuff. We're gonna wait till the green light comes on. We got a green light, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to make sure I got everything going here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to go to account, make sure that Justin White Tuned is still in there. We're gonna go to flashes, and when you set this up, all these things will not be in here. You need to go into sync files down here, and it's going to connect to the server doing all that. See this thing, it will say it's going to, but it's already done it, so it will go ahead and it'll basically just time out. But you need to go through and you need to sync all your files. You need to connect the car, sync the files to it's kind of like a cloud, to Justin's, I guess the best way to think about it would be like a chat group or something maybe. But Justin runs his own group of all his clientele, which he services. And then we're going to go in, and this takes a minute because it's going to have to pull the tune from your car and put it into the data record. Well, it's going to take the tune from your car, it's going to put it into the cloud, and then you need to go back through, resync everything. You'll get a green check mark. That's when you know you're butter. As soon as Justin will then send you the anti-theft, you'll have an anti-theft and restore. Let me get in here. Just like that, you're gonna have anti-theft and restore. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold the start button for 8 to 10 seconds or whatever it is. Boom. Hopefully you don't have an annoying radar detector. Then we're gonna take this and you're gonna select anti-theft and you're gonna hit right vehicle. Go to right, and then you'll see the green light. You're gonna see it turn to purple, flashing blue. It's gonna do its fireworks thing. We'll see here. I'll shut that down. Boom, boom, boom. Needs to go through all the status. Literally, this is how long it takes. See that? 54 seconds. And I don't know if the GoPro's picking that up, the microphone's picking up. You can hear that whop, 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 whop. That's the low side auxiliary fuel system, which Matt built me. Yours might not do that. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, those of you that have been subscribed for on this channel, you'll know my laundry list of mods I've done to this vehicle. I don't know what's going to a stock car would sound like, or next to stock car would sound like, but nonetheless, looks like we got about 10 seconds here, and it's seriously, this is beneficial because once it's actually genius. Once you're gonna hit complete, okay, boom. Now we're gonna let it reset there. Now we're gonna try to start the car. See how mine says service reaxle? Sometimes you'll get funky codes like that. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it off. Open the door. All right, we're gonna let it go. See how mine says service reaxle? So I'm gonna get the initial clunk. Now, and it's just gonna be an endless loop of turning over. Now, I don't recommend you do that. I don't know with the direct injection, but with like a port injection car, LS or whatever, you can flood the engine, and if you get fuel on spark plugs, that means you got fuel in the gas. Gas in the fuel. Jeez, man. So if you got gas in the fuel, gas is actually a solvent and it washes away oil off of the cylinder wall, so you can cause premature wear because your oil's not technically protecting or having the lubricity elements as it normally would, because it's being dissolved or washed away, diluted by the gasoline. So whatever it is, don't let it sit there and just, you know what I mean? Because you could be, like I said, with the direct injection, I'm not sure, but just be on the safe side, don't do that. So anyways, what we need to do is, since I have what you'll do is you'll go back and you'll hit restore, boom, right to vehicle, and that's it. And then you take off. So literally, I'm just gonna call it 60 seconds. I mean, just to be on the safe bet, because it was like high 40s the last time. So this time it's gonna be 60 seconds to turn it into a boat anchor and 60 seconds to turn it back into, you know, the car you love and you can go out and take out and enjoy. And I mean, you can have, literally, you saw it crank over, and I've got my key right here in my pocket. So, I mean, this is ironclad. They're not figuring it out. Even if they bring their own PCM that's already flashed your VIN, it doesn't matter. You can hand them the freaking key. That's my gym key. You can hand them the freaking key and say, good luck, have a good day, sir. And until you go back and reflash it on your phone, nobody's getting your car, unless they, I don't know, maybe rent a helicopter, scoop the damn thing up, and then take it away. Yeah, nobody's getting your car. So I'm gonna check into my insurance company and see if there's anything that can be done as far as like lowering my rates, because typically you'll get a break if you have like an immobilizer or whatever. It's just this isn't recognized by a company or a brand which has been marketed through such way, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, you get the idea. This is amazing. This is awesome. This is better. I know that there's been a lot of immobilizers where it's like hang on, where, you know, you hit like a sequence of buttons and then the car will start. I've reached out to Ghost pretty much ghosted me. I never heard back from him because I was really looking into doing an immobilizer. But this is awesome because now I can take the GPS out of my car and I can show you how to take your Camaro off the grid. So that's probably going to be one of the next few videos coming up. I don't know. I'm going to try to be on a regular basis, on a regular schedule now. So you guys stay tuned. Watch out for that video. Don't forget to check the live stream. Got it coming up in a couple days. If you're watching after the fact, it's in the description. Go check it out. Justin, freaking genius, and you're gonna see why on the live stream. I definitely guarantee you're gonna understand why he is, well, in my opinion, and I can't really find anyone to challenge it or dispute it, but he's the #1 GM tuner in the country, North America. I'm just gonna claim it. So anyways, thank you, Justin, for even making this tune, saved all of our asses. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Take care. Just like I said before, we'll catch you on the live stream. And until the next one, take it easy, guys. We'll see ya.